One thing every advanced dancer should know is how to properly move while continuously doing a shimmy. Let's start with our normal shimmy back and forth. Now shift the weight onto one leg. So we're just doing the shimmy through one knee, making sure that we're not coming into a plie and we're not locking the knee. I'm going to transfer both feet, 1 foot. Both feet, 1 foot. Walking forward. When I transition my weight, I'm trying not to pause my shimmy or change the speed of my shimmy. As I transfer my weight from my back leg to my front leg, I'm transferring from both knees shimmying to one knee shimmying. While I'm doing this, I'm maintaining a straight back so I can keep the same rhythm in my hips. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We need to be able to walk on flat feet, but we also need to be able to walk and continuously shimmy on releve. The position of the body in releve slightly changes. On the ground, my legs are going to be more straight, but as I come into releve for hip work, I tend to bend a little more in my knees just so that I can keep my thighs straight with the rest of my body and I have more than enough room in my legs to move my hips. Now, make sure that as you come into releve, you're not letting your heels press down to the floor as your knees bend and straighten. Our knees and our hips are doing the shimmy movement, and I'm keeping my heels as still as I possibly can, almost like I'm standing on little high heels. A nice exercise to do to train the disconnect between the feet and the knees is to practice just releve up and releve down, continuously keeping the same shimmy going the whole time. So we can really separate that shimmy from the feet. And I do the same thing in releve, both knees, one knee, both knees, one knee, both knees, one knee, both knees, one knee. One hip movement that's very popular to add as we walk is the camel. In place when we shimmy, we want to be sure that as we shimmy, we're not shifting our weight and pushing our hips out side to side. This is going to make it really hard to do a camel. For the camel, we need our center to stay the same. So my hips are going to stay right here, and I'm just coming up and down on either side, as opposed to pushing my hips out and sliding. So I'm going to come out and in and out and in. My hips go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and use the belly muscles to help with the camel, especially because the legs are already working to help create the shimmy. Now, this becomes a little more complicated when we walk because we're transferring again onto a one-leg shimmy. As we do this with a camel, try to keep the hips at the same level instead of lifting one hip as you step onto one side. Hips stay level and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Both feet, 1 foot. Both feet, 1 foot. Both feet, 1 foot. Both feet, 1 foot.